Hey, so just thought I would do a few little videos on here, since I haven't uploaded for a while. So I'm going to do a few on some enrichment ideas, how to wear your dog out. Obviously at the moment, whilst I'm doing this, it is really hot. So obviously we're trying to, on our walks, we're getting out early, doing loads of like enrichment things with them anyway. And obviously it's too hot really to walk later on in the day. So these are some good ideas that you can do with them sort of in the afternoon and evenings instead of their sort of afternoon walk. You can maybe steal some of these ideas and do them. Also good if you can't walk them for whatever reason, if they're ill or injured, you're not feeling too good, so you're not able to get out for a walk. You can do some of these enrichment ideas and it will help take some of that energy out of them. So today we're going to be looking at getting your dogs to use them noses. So for dogs, sniffing is really important. So it gets them thinking. Just 5 minutes of sniffing is similar to an hour's walk. So like getting that sort of same amount of energy out. So it's a nice one that you can set up at home. So even if you can't do a normal hour walk with them that we normally have, you've only got time for sort of a 10-minute walk around the block. Just sort of do a short walk, but let them stop and do loads of sniffing out on that walk. So try and go somewhere where there's loads of long grass. So I know around Stevenage especially, they're leaving some of the grass long at the moment. So obviously you can find some somewhere normally nearby. So stop, let them have a little sniff in the grass. They'll get all that different smells of different animals that have been around there. So the different dogs, the birds, like the wildlife, like the foxes and hedgehogs, things like that. But other things that you can be doing at home are things like snuffle mats. So these are the mats like here that Reggie is doing. Basically you sprinkle some food in there and they've got to use them noses to find where them treats are. So you can do it for their normal like food allowance, or you can use a few treats. It's up to you. Obviously if you use treats, just reduce their food intake slightly for dinner or breakfast. One is that you can get like a little basket like this. It's just a cheap one, I think, from the range. Then I just had an old blanket that I wasn't using anymore, so I just cut it up into strips and then tied it on and threw a handful of treats in. Again, they've got to move them bits of material around to find the treats, but obviously it's slightly different to the snuffle mat, slightly different challenges. So but it's another good one for them to sort of work out how to find them treats. And the last one is get something like a little kids paddling pool, put a load of the balls in, or you can put other random things in there. It doesn't necessarily have to be the plastic balls, especially if your dog is a ball thief like my Buzz. You can put sort of different things in there, just general toys, plastic bottles, things like that. And then throw a handful of treats in there. They've then got to get in there, find them treats and sort of work out where they are. Obviously this is the hardest out of the three that I'm showing you today, so obviously it will take them a while, especially because the bigger dogs, obviously they've got a bit more space and obviously easier to get more food in there. But obviously it is good for the puppies and young dogs as well, because it will build some confidence in them as well. So obviously with pups and sort of more unsure kind of dogs, you might want to start off with less things in there. So just put a few balls or toys or whatever in there, so it's less for them to sort of navigate through, and then sort of slowly build it up so it's quite full like here. And then they've sort of got to navigate where the treats are within the balls or toys and move them around and make sure they've got them all. So they're just a few different ideas that you can be doing. So obviously if you haven't got like a snuffle mat or anything like this, you can just use some long grass, or just go out in the garden, throw a handful of treats or food into the grass in the garden. so it doesn't necessarily have to be long. Just sort of sprinkle it out, and they'll have to use that nose to find where them food or treats are. We'll be posting some more videos over the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for them. If you subscribe, then you should get notifications when we do post them. But I will be posting up on the Facebook groups and pages as well about when they will be coming out, so keep an eye out on there as well. And if there is anything in particular that you would like to see, either enrichment wise, tricks, any sort of basic sort of puppy behaviour you want help with, let us know, and we'll try our best to get them videos done for you as well. So see you later.